Hey, it's me, Terima Katu, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be talking about mainstream music award shows, specifically the ones from the US that nominate K-pop groups, but for one main reason: attention to the forever lowest audience ratings of their award shows since the 80s and 90s been over. I mean, let's be real. No one has paid attention to these award shows because it's boring and there's no diversity. But due to K-pop being a worldwide phenomenon thanks to artists such as BoA, Girls' Generation, Big Bang, 21, Wonder Girls, Blackpink, BTS, GOT7, Monsta X, and NCT 127, award shows feel the need to include K-pop because fans of K-pop will watch. Wow, I said a lot, didn't I? Anyways, I'm going to talk about how these award shows like to use K-pop for clout, as well as BTS deserving more nominations, but the BBMAs have already happened, so let's get into it. Back in 2017, ARMYs were so happy and proud that BTS won the Top Social Artist Award at the Billboard Music Awards 2017. Keep in mind that they were nominated alongside popular musicians such as Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, and Justin Bieber, who's won that very award 4 years in a row before BTS ended his streak. I was so proud to see that they got recognition because that they deserve because Blood, Sweat, and Tears was that comeback. In the very same year, AMAs announced that BTS would perform their single, DNA, making them the first K-pop group to perform at the AMAs. It was epic watching them perform. From 2018 to 2019, they were invited back to the BBMAs but to perform on stage. In 2018, they performed Fake Love and won the Top Social Artist Award. 2019 was the same with Boy with Love. They performed and won two awards, the other being Top Group. Now that 3 years have passed, the BBMAs have nominated BTS, as they should, but with the same old categories: Top Social Artist and Top Group, in which they only won one award this year, that is Top Social Artist. ARMYs, tell me if it's tiring to see BTS get nominated for only two awards. I'm pretty sure that BTS have broken records, sold 1 million copies with Map of the Soul, Persona, and Seven respectively. Those respective albums have charted on the Billboard 200 at number 1. Recently, their English single Dynamite has charted on the Billboard Hot 100 for 3 weeks. Plus, speaking of Dynamite, was the song eligible for this year's awards? That already happened. If so, please let me know in the comments, because if it was eligible for the award ceremony, BTS could have gotten a top Hot 100 nomination, also the top touring artist nomination. Yes, their tour gross wasn't high and all, but it was successful and it deserved a nomination. Like, BTS was number 3 on the top 40 tours list. Make it make sense, Billboard. I would also like to talk about Billboard that have nominated EXO and GOT7 in the Top Social Artist category. I see why they nominated them because they are mentioned a lot on Twitter when you tag their account handle name and hashtag, but at the same time, it's for clout. The one thing that bothers me is that Billboard used a picture of EXO from 2018 for a 2020 ceremony. It is 2020 and you couldn't use their picture from Obsession, their 2019 comeback. Also, SM has no intention of expanding EXO to the United States, no matter how many international EXO idols ask SM to expand them, so Billboard needs to stop. Also, you nominate BTS, EXO, and GOT7 for the category. Cool, because they're talented groups. But why can't you at least invite one of them other than BTS to perform, like GOT7? EXO as a group are inactive, so they're out of the discussion. But with GOT7, they were promoting in the States while on tour. Okay, promotion wise, not like, oh, English single, like promoting as themselves with their music while on tour by appearing on morning talk shows, all thanks to Agase, the fandom name of GOT7. Their concert tours Eyes on You and Spinning World Tour were successful in the US, and they made history as the first K-pop group to perform at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn alone. So yes, GOT7 had great presence in the United States. If BTS can perform, so can GOT7. In general, I felt as if Ariana Grande and Megan Thee Stallion deserved better as well. Ariana Grande with Thank You Next, slash break up with your girlfriend, boyfriend because I'm bored. Album did well on the charts with singles Thank You Next and Seven Rings. Same with Megan Thee Stallion with her hit single Savage, even the remix featuring Beyonce. But the thing is this, why do they have to be limited to one or two categories? Why can't I see Megan Thee Stallion get nominated in the top Hot 100 category? She doesn't have to be nominated in only top R&B and top hip hop. Why can't people of color be nominated alongside their white counterparts when they do the same kind of music or emulate the same kind of success? Again, with BTS, they deserved top Hot 100, top 200, and top touring artist as well. Why is it so hard for Billboard to recognize BTS's undeniable talent by nominating them in their top categories? Just so you know, BTS is more than a guide to attracting viewers to watch your declining in views award show. They are a musically talented group that makes music with their conscious messages, just like the artists that were nominated for the awards. Let me just say this. Best K-pop category shows how they don't bother to nominate these K-pop groups in other categories. At least with BTS, they were nominated in Best Pop and Best Choreography, but they deserve a lot more as well. I mean, if you watch the music videos from nominated groups such as BTS, EXO, Monsta X, TXT, Red Velvet, Blackpink, and G-Idol in the history of the Best K-pop category, do you think their music videos deserve just one category? I'll leave that to you guys in the comment section. Keke Palmer, who was the host of the 2020 VMAs, said it was overdue when MTV announced that BTS would perform at the awards ceremony. Like the BBMAs, VMAs love to use BTS as clout. I mean, I was happy to see them perform Dynamite. They killed it via the green screen, but MTV is using them for clout because their ratings are low. I mean, it didn't quite work because despite viewers tuning in to see BTS perform, their ratings for the 2020 ceremony were still low. To answer that question, kinda. Last year they didn't get nominated as armies and music fans were expecting BTS to at least grab a nomination, like a proper competitive nomination. But nope. Literally all of the best-selling albums of the US from 2019 were nominated for Album of the Year, but BTS. Plus, I was disappointed but not surprised because the Grammys committee is full of old white men. I mean, for them to invite BTS to the 2019 and 2020 Grammy ceremonies as well as exhibit their suits at the Grammys Museum shows how they're using them for what? Clout, attention. So at this point, when the Grammy nominations for 2020 drop, I'm not going to be surprised when BTS gets snubbed for the main categories, but hey, we're going to hold on to that hope, aren't we? On to the hopeful part. They released Dynamite, right? Their first English single. It was a hit, and I think it has a chance to get nominated for Best Pop Duo Group Performance. That's the only category I could think of. Maybe Record of the Year. I mean, the Grammys have no excuse because the song is in English. Even Album of the Year for Map of the Soul 7 because that was their best-selling album in the US and it did well on the charts. To wrap things up, these award shows from the US see K-pop as a form of entertainment. They want to talk about K-pop this, K-pop that, but they don't want to recognize their efforts and achievements when it comes to making music. BTS are one of the only groups that are getting heavy K-pop presence through these award shows, but only for talk, not actual recognition by nominating their music. Plus, a lot more groups deserve the recognition as well. I mean, back in February this year, Monsta X have released their first English album titled All About Love, making them the first K-pop group to do so. With their album being recorded in English, I'm holding on to that hope that they'll be nominated for Best Pop Vocal Album and Best Pop Duo Group Performance with Who Do You Love or Middle of the Night, but then again, I shouldn't be surprised when they also get snubbed. And as I'm recording this video, Starship or Epic, their US label, have recently submitted Grammy considerations for All About Love. I'll put the screenshot here. So I'm really excited and happy. I'm also sure Big Hit have also submitted their Grammy considerations for BTS. So I'll put both screenshots on screen here if I have both of them. I'm excited. Best of luck to them. I think Grammys wise, if you're talking about Grammys and K-pop, so far the groups that have a chance are BTS, Blackpink, and Monsta X. So best of luck to them. But again, we shouldn't be surprised when they get snubbed. Anyways, at least in Korea, BTS, Monster X, GOT7, EXO, Blackpink, and many more K-pop groups get their hard work and efforts recognized through Korean music award shows such as Mama's, Melon Music Awards, Gaon Chart Awards, Golden Disc Awards, Seoul Music Awards, Asia Artist Awards, and Korean Music Awards. But at the same time, we shouldn't expect the same to be done through mainstream American music award shows when those very award shows do the bare minimum to musicians. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that video. Like if you enjoyed it, comment to share your thoughts. If I have said some incorrect things, please comment down below and correct me, but do it in a respectful manner. Subscribe for more content like this and share to help my channel grow. I hope you guys are doing okay and fine, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!